Hey everybody, Paul the Trombonist here, and in this video we are going to learn the most important aspect of trombone playing, how to breathe on the trombone. So don't you go anywhere. So yes, the most important aspect of trombone playing is breathing. It's a wind instrument. Wind creates the sound. Wind comes from breathing. How the air coming in and out is going to determine the quality of your sound. So if you're not doing it correctly, your sound is going to not be able to live to its fullest potential. And sometimes all it takes is just a mental conception of how our body breathes and what's going on to completely transform how you play. We really want to understand what is really going on as we breathe. When you're breathing in, our ribs move. It's not a confined part of your body. It's not a confined bone. There's cartilage, and what happens when you breathe is this happens. It expands out like this. It's just a very buoyant, fluid part of your body. A great mental perception to have as you're breathing in is to imagine that as you breathe in, you're an angel and wings are going to be expanded like that. That's a good mental picture to have. There is a study of the body pertaining to musicians called body mapping, which I highly recommend for you to study. We're going to talk more about it in a future video with some featured guests. But basically, it is just how we get a good understanding of how our mental map of our body is organized. And once you do that, a lot of things can happen. You start to play more efficiently, and really amazing stuff can start happening if we just have a mental map of how our body is really organized. So really, the rib thing, the ribs go like this. When I'm breathing, mentally think of the word yaw. Yaw. So can you all say yaw? Say yaw, yaw. When you say yaw, yaw, you see how this drops down? Yaw, yaw, yaw. That action of this enables a thicker column of air to exit the trombone or any wind instrument, and it's going to create a thicker, darker sound. So I'll just demonstrate for you a little bit. The bottom of the throat opens up when you say yaw. So look what happens is when I breathe in and I don't say yaw. Now I'm going to say yaw. It's rounder, it's darker, and I'm sure you can hear the difference. I'm even looking at the sound wave right now on the microphone because I can see the sound waves, and I can see that that is a different sound wave the second time. So one of the habits we have when we breathe is we breathe in and we hold in the air. And when you hold in the air, that's creating unnecessary tension in your body. So that is another thing that you want to get in the habit of not doing. You want the breathing process to be almost like a circle. And you can't really, you want it to be where you can't really pinpoint the moment that the breathing in, the inhalation, turns into the exhalation. It's almost like a circle as you go. That creates more of a natural breathing. And when it's more natural like that, it's going to sound really relaxed, and it's going to just be an extension of your body. And that's all we want to do on the trombone, is just to be an extension of our body. We often breathe here, when we're first starting out, in the chest. We're breathing in here. It's really constricted, and it doesn't have so much meat to the sound. And it sounds like this when we first start out. So if you think of yaw, you imagine that a big, thick, dark column of air is coming in, and you imagine that your lungs are expanding like this, that they're very fluid, they're not constricted, and think of yaw. Already, we're in much better shape as far as the quality of the sound that's coming out. One of the great things about breathing is that you can practice breathing anywhere, any time of day. Anywhere you're at, you can always practice and be aware of breathing. And it's also very relaxing. Babies and animals and sleeping dogs, if you look at how they're breathing efficiently, and as we get older as humans, we somehow get in the habit of not breathing correctly just because of all the stress of life and everything, and it just gets in the way. And it's always good just to have a little tiny reminder of how we're supposed to breathe and what we're supposed to do. There is a really life-changing book called The Science of Breath. I highly recommend it. It's not too long. I've read it like probably 10, 20 times. I don't even know how many times. I'll put a link of it down in the description. You're going to want to read that book. It's going to definitely open your mind. Breathing is life, okay? Without breathing, we don't live. There's no life. And music is a reflection of life. You know, the more we work on our breathing, the better our muscle memory works, the more our lung capacity increases, the more efficient we are, the longer we can hold out notes. Long tones really do it. Long tones really do it. So, yaw. Remember to think yaw. The bottom of the throat's going to open up. Another thing we need to really bring awareness of is the diaphragm. So the diaphragm's a breathing muscle. Now, when we breathe in, the diaphragm goes down like this. Boom. Okay, it goes down like this as we breathe in. And then as we breathe out, it goes back up. And it's right here. And imagine when you're breathing that you're filling up a glass of water. And it fills up like that way. That will help you to use your full lung capacity instead of breathing up here and just getting really shallow breaths. This is the shallow breath right here. Here I'm going to take in a nice full breath. I'm going to think yaw. I'm going to visualize that the lungs are expanding and they're fluid and it's moving. They are moving like breathing organism, no pun intended, and that they move out. And I'm going to think yaw, and I'm going to imagine as I breathe in that the breath goes out in a circle, and I'm going to do the same thing. And you're going to hear a difference, a complete difference in the quality of the sound. So there you go, folks. My debut album is out. It charted on Amazon bestseller. Thanks to you all. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's called Journey to the World if you want to type it in. We have Paul the Trombonist t-shirts now. Those are out available. Put a link in the description is that. I want to thank all the Patreons for helping make these videos possible. If you would like to be a member, go to patreon.com/PaulTheTrombonist. Get your name on the end credits. And I also give us exclusive downloads to the patrons. People are always asking me about what equipment I'm using in my videos, so I just made it easy. I put that on the description as well. You can check out what equipment I use to make my videos, everything from the lighting to the microphones. All that equipment is written on there. And be sure when you subscribe to hit notify for each new upload so you could be the first to check out my videos. I put up videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So check back on the channel on those days if you're and also get signed up for the notifications. If you would like a little more in-depth one-on-one, I do consultation and private Skype lessons, online lessons. You can just go to my website, paulthetrombonist.com. We could set those up. There's a few slots available actually at the moment for those if you want to do a little more one-on-one, if you want some help in other aspects, or if you want to go more in depth into this subject. And we really appreciate it when you like and comment on these. There's a Paul the Trombonist newsletter as well, link in the description to sign up for that. And let us know what video you would like to see from me in the comments. And really appreciate it. This is Paul the Trombonist signing off, and you're the best. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.